account for that. So it's like, man, how am I feeling? How did I pull this experience to myself? What am I supposed to learn and gain from this? You know? And it almost feels like, girl, you're supposed to be by yourself.
Right, right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you just, right now, at this time, it's just relationships are just not the thing. If it's not your thing, you're just going to have to accept that but it's so human to want connection. It's so human to want a companion. And right now, you know, you heard me speak about my plans and things that I want to accomplish. And I'm just, you know, people that I come across at this point, they're just going to have to be men, you know, men and people speaking like towards like men, like the men that I come across, they're going to have to just be more like business partners, right? Or more like, you know, just like advisement type thing. It won't be any intimacy for me, you know, not like, I don't know how to explain it, but it just feels like I have to shift my focus and go more within myself. That's what I'm trying to say.
Right. Well, do you feel that first of all, just give me the whole, like, first and foremost, what are you feeling like as far as like right you're currently now? Like, do you feel
I feel almost empty, like almost like I told you, I just felt like somebody just punched me in my gut. Like I'm just now starting to get over that feeling, that winded type of just, I don't know, like that feeling like you've just been punched in your stomach and you drop to your knees because you gotta gather yourself. Um, I feel like I'm starting to get over that feeling, but believe it or not, I do have an immense amount of peace. I, you know, even though that I felt that pain, I still, it's like a weight was lifted. And so, I was able to go on about my day. I took my children out of town and just, you know, shifted my focus to them. And so that helped me out a lot. So right now, I feel like I'm coming back to myself. I don't feel like doing the blame game stuff. I don't want to argue. It just is what it is, you know. And so like this morning, I got up, fixed something to eat. You know, I'm able to eat. You know, normally I'd be like eat. I'm not eating. I'm not stressing it. I'm not stressed
right?
because you have to be careful with that. Like how you feel. You know, you putting that out, but I have to be careful because I could actually walk myself right into something worse, right? So I just been more present. I've just been more present. And like I said, I just feel, I don't know. I don't even know. Like, I don't know that I'm really just looking at that,
Right.
right? I'm not looking. I'm not sitting up dwelling on that. Normally in the past, like in my 20s, oh man, I'd be so hung up on it and going back and forth and probably even trying to forgive, right? But like I told you, this is different and this is something that, you know, like, man, this and that, like, I could have tolerated, you know what I'm saying? But that's just like, man, I can't even, I can't even say, man, let's try to move forward. Let's, you know what I'm saying, let's work through this because this is, you know, that's a him thing. That's not a me thing. That's a choice. You know, well, how are you making these choices? You know, I can't even do that. So it's like once you hit that end of the road type thing, and you know that it's done, you just have peace. Something like this morning, I got myself something to eat, take on the children.
Right.
They're good. Probably get up. They like to party. When I go to bed, they like to party. So I gotta go quit. You know, just being present, just being mindful, and like, instead of dwelling on it, beating myself up about it. That's why I said I felt bad. 'Cause I'm like, man, you know, I gotta take responsibility for this too. I may not have been the one that made that choice. I still gotta look at myself, you know, and how I went about choosing what mindset was I in when I chose this partner. How was I feeling about myself as a woman? Where was my confidence level? Where was my self-worth level? You know, so it's tough to like have to look at all of that when you look at yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right.
Looking at yourself. So I have to do the inner work, and that's tough. It's so easy for me to go, man, I could jump up, don't give me a job, jump into this job. You know, I could go back to school. I could do all these things, but all it's just distraction. And all it's going to do is show me in a year or two where I didn't do the work on the inside. That's all.
Right.
And I'm telling you, that's like the hardest thing to do, man. When you have to look at yourself and work on yourself from the inside out, that takes a lot more focus. It's easy for me to go back to school and I could go be a doctor and get an MD. I kid you not.
Right.
I could go learn how to fly a plane, and that would be easier than having to look at yourself.
You know, I always want to find out what a woman's value. What does she feel?
Mm-hmm.
Her value is after something like that.
Yeah. I would say, because like when you asked me that first day or whatever, you asked me that, and it was almost like, shoot, it's on the floor right now. You know,
Right.
how do I, I'm trying, but I know I can recover. I know I can recover. I've bounced back I've been bouncing back since I got here. You know, since my first breath. So, I just know that the woman that I am becoming after having gone through this, she's not going to be a joke. Right? You're not going to play with her. You're not going to play with me. You're going to answer my questions. And if that's a problem for you, you accept, because I actually don't need anybody. I don't need anyone around me that can't be transparent.
Right. And how do you tell the signs? The only thing you forgot to do is you never asked him, was he gay?
Mm-hmm. Straight up. Yep.
You agree to that, right? Yeah, you didn't ask
Yes.
him. Yeah.
Absolutely. Oh, it never even entered my mind to ask. But now it's like, oh yeah, you have to ask. You have to ask, and you have to pay attention to the body language. Are they flinching? Did he flinch? Did he wince? Did he, was he looking to the left? You know what I'm saying? Look at that left eye and see, just everything,
Yeah.
Like, watch. If that's, what I'm going to do as far as, like, dating and stuff like that. But, I told you, I was like, I'm asking that question, and I'm looking for the offense. I'm looking for you, like, are you offended? Or are you just like, never done that, and then move on. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of that. It's a lot of that going on. It's crazy.
Do you love him?
Oh, man. I was thinking about that last night. I said, wow. I love him. Yeah. Because I had already established that feeling, right? And so in my mind, I already had the vision, right? And so now with everything shifting, I can say for me that I can let it go and it not be a